Hi, I'm Father Joe Krupp, pastor of Holy Family in Grand Blanc and St. Mark and Goodrich, and yesterday I slipped on the ice and threw my shoulder out of socket and it hurt. Basically, I now am equal with the first century Christian martyrs who were tortured for their faith. I fell in a church parking lot. So we have 3 questions left. And if this whole thing just got jerky, it's because I said something awful and we had to cut it out. I went too far. Can a thought be a sin? Think of a thought as an invitation to sin or an invitation to virtue. So the initial pop in, probably not, because you can't help what pops up in your head. What was it? Father Fackler, who was priest when I was an ankle biter. I'm trying to remember. Oh, did you entertain a thought, or did the thought entertain you? That's what he used to say. Like, way to go, Padre. And of course you want to be conscious of what you're staring at, because that's going to affect what pops in your head. If you watch filth, you're going to have a lot of filth in your head, right? Jesus said, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. And I think that's a good way to think about that. So we want to be conscious of what we put in our mind, recognizing that it's going to pop up later. So be conscious of that and know that every thought, I think, is morally neutral, but it certainly is an invitation to prayer or to sin. So, okay, next question. Is it okay to miss Mass on Sunday if my child is sick? Yeah, I would assume so. You can use common sense there. We want to make Mass a high priority, our highest priority, but at the same time, of course, God gave you a child to take care of. Being straight, if you miss Mass because of sports, you got a problem. But if you miss Mass because your child is sick or because you're taking care of your mom or your dad of course, the Lord understands that. Yeah, I have no more to say on the topics. I have covered it in its completeness. Okay, last one. Do we have saints from the Old Testament? For instance, we don't say St. Moses, yet he has a feast day. I just talked to a priest about this 2 weeks ago. And we think we're right, but we're not 100%, okay? That I think the title for a guy like Moses or Joseph, the son of Jacob, not Joseph, Jesus' dad, Elijah, is that I think we call them patriarchs. They are saved by Jesus, right? That they're in heaven because of Jesus. But that Jesus, it says in, I think, 1 Peter, went down and preached to the souls in Sheol and led them to the kingdom of heaven. Sheol is not hell. It's neither heaven nor hell. It was taught as a resting place, that those who died, who were just waiting for the Messiah, they're just waiting. Well, Jesus came. How you doing? I'm here. And that they followed him to heaven. I don't think we call them saints. I think we refer to them as patriarchs. Let me make sure I answered that. Right. So we believe they're in heaven with Jesus because they were as holy as you could be before Jesus. And they're people who we follow their great example and we seek their prayers. So I think that's what we got. So thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you've enjoyed this. Be sure and like these and share these. And I was going to try to say something funny, but I'm unbelievably tired. So anyway, seriously, thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed them. Make sure and send those questions in to the Church of the Holy Family Facebook page. We'll get right after them. Have a great day. God bless.